Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Ishmael.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very good, thank you. Natalie, did you have time to go over the homework assignment that you had?
Yes, I did the homework. It wasn't so hard, so I did it that time.
Very good, very good. So, Natalie, let's go over it together. Remember, we were talking about the passive form of sentences in English. So let's start. Tell me what you did.
Okay, so I agree with you. I cannot say this sentence in passive, right?
You're right. So exactly. So there's no passive form for I agree with you. I agree with you. There isn't. Very good. Okay.
Okay. The second, my income is spent on. Income is like a salary, right?
Income is like salary. Exactly. You can look at the word income, something that's coming in. When does it come in? Once a month or once a week. People get a salary, and that's your income. Your income can come from different sources. Maybe you have a job, maybe you get Social Security from the government and so on, right? So people have different sources of income. Exactly, salary or your pay.
Okay, I understand. So I spent my income on. That's the active.
Very good. So I spent my income on something is the active form of the sentence if it were in the past. So my income is spent on. Do you think that sentence is in the past or the present? And how do we know?
Okay, I think it's in present because of the is.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. Because of exactly. So if we wanted to take my income is spent on, which is in the passive form, in the present, how would we make it into the past form?
I don't know.
So first of all, I'm talking about the passive sentence, okay? Don't forget, we can have passive sentences in the present, and we can have passive sentences in the past. So if we want to change the sentence from the present to the past, we just change the is to was. My income was spent on whatever, okay?
Okay.
So the sentence that you gave me would have actually been the active form of my income was spent on. But I want the active form of my income is spent on. How would we do that?
Okay, so I have to say I spend my income on.
Very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. I spend my income on whatever. Very good. Can you see the sentence that I wrote on the board?
Yes, I see.
You can. Very good. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next sentence, please.
Okay. Something has to be done. I have to do something.
Okay, very good. First of all, I'd like you to pronounce this word again.
Something?
Something. Again?
Okay. Something.
Try it. Very good. Much better. Something. Very good. Something has to be done. And what did you say the active form would be?
I have to do something.
Beautiful. I have to do something. Very nice. I have to do something?
Yes. I have a question. It can be also he have to do something or she or whatever I want, right?
Okay, so you say it could be he have to do something?
No, he has.
He has to do something, exactly, okay? Let me just quickly remind you, we have all the pronouns, right? We have I and you and he and she and it and we and they, right?
Okay.
And we have and we have has, right?
Right.
Okay. Natalie, can you draw lines between the pronouns and the words have or has? According to what?
I think I can do it. You want me to draw? So give me the presenter.
Yeah, no, you can draw. You don't need a presenter for that.
Yes, okay. I have, you has, he has, she has, I think, yes. It has, we have, and they have, right?
Very, very good. You only have one mistake. Only one mistake. Can you find your mistake?
You have.
You have, exactly. You should be have. Basically, a good way of remembering it is that he, she, and it are different from the rest. Okay? He, she, and it, they get has, and I, you, we, and they all have. Okay?
Okay. Because you in Hebrew, it's you not in plural.
It's not in plural form, right? So you could actually mean one person or more than one person. It could be singular or plural, and it could be also female and male, right? Man or woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. So yeah, basically it doesn't have anything to do with singular or plural because I is also singular, and it also has have, right? I have.
Why?
Okay. So that's just the way it is. He, she, and it always has this sort of different form. I'll give you an example also with do and does, right? So he, she, and it will get do and does, and all the rest do. Okay? Or any verb, any verb in the present simple, you remember we add s. Remember that?
S, yes, or es. Like
or es, or ies, exactly.
Yes.
For which pronouns? For he, she, and it. All the rest will just get the basic verb play. Exactly. Okay?
Okay.
Great. So let's go back to this slide and to the last sentence, please.
Okay. I take my kids to school every day. So my kids are taken to school every day.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My kids are taken to school every day.
Okay. If I want to say this sentence in the past, okay, so I should say my kids were taken to school yesterday.
Beautiful. I really liked how you started off with a mistake, and by yourself you corrected your mistake. Exactly. Was would be if it were in the singular. For instance, my kid or my child was taken to school every day, or he is taken or was taken to school every day. But here it's plural form, so we use were. My kids were taken to school.
Right.
Okay? Of course we wouldn't say every day in the past. We would say yesterday or last week, right?
Right.
Every day is for the present simple. Was or were, we're using the past simple. Okay?
Okay, another question. This form of the verb, it's V3 in the past.
Which form? Taken?
Taken, spent.
Okay, very good. So this is a good opportunity to do a short review about the different forms of the verb. You remember, Natalie, that each verb in English actually has three forms. We call them the V1, the V2, and the V3. And the V1 is what we call the base form, right? We usually use it for present tense, for example. The V2 we use for the past, right? And the V3 we actually use for perfect tenses. I don't remember if we've learned it already together or not. And also for the passive forms. Is that okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So let's take an example. For example, a simple verb like play would be in the V2 what?
Played.
Played, exactly. played. And in the V3 form?
Play? I don't know.
Actually, it stays the same. Also, played.
Played, yes, okay.
Okay, it stays the same. But you were actually talking about take, right? We had the word take, or taken, right? So take would be the V1 form. What would it be in the past, in the V2?
Took.
Nice, took, beautiful. And in the third form?
Taken, as we see.
Beautiful, beautiful. Exactly, you're absolutely right. So the V3 form of take is taken, and we use it in the passive, like we had in our sentence. The children are taken to school every day. And also in the present perfect. Can you give me an example, Natalie, of the word taken in a sentence in the present perfect?
Can you remind me what is present perfect, please?
Okay, good question. I'm just going to write it up here on the top. No, I'll write it down here on the bottom. Present perfect is a tense that we use to talk about something that happened in the past, okay? And it has some kind of effect on the present, okay? Now, how do we write the present perfect? We use have or has, okay? And we add the V3 form of the verb, okay?
Okay.
Can you try to give me an example?
She has taken.
She has taken what? She has taken?
She was taken by my brother to a restaurant.
Okay, you're trying to use the passive. Okay, so what you could say, Natalie, you could say, she has taken my brother to school or to a restaurant, whatever. Okay?
Ah, okay, she has
and what it
taken
basically,
by. But I used the passive form.
Exactly. Okay, by we would use in the passive sentence. Here, this is in the passive sentence, so we don't need by. This is actually something that she has done. She has taken my brother to school, or you could also say she has already taken my brother to school. Now, why do we use the present perfect here? Basically, because what we're trying to say is somebody has already taken my brother to school, and now you don't have to do it. He's already at school.
Yes, okay.
Okay? Now, the present perfect, we can also use it in the passive form. We could say, my brother has been taken to school, I don't know, by my sister, for example. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Is that okay?
my brother has been. Okay.
Has been taken. I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. It's not take, has been taken. Let me add the N. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Has been taken.
So why in the first sentence we don't use been?
Okay, so the been is what we add to make the sentence or change the sentence from active to passive.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So we'll learn that more when we learn the present perfect. But basically, you can take any sentence in most tenses or in all tenses, or should I say most sentences in all tenses, and change them from the active form to the passive form. Okay?
Okay.
Great. So I think we finished this exercise. Am I right?
Yes.
Very good.